Let's head over to Fairfax County this morning. There is something delicious happening in Falls Church. Some actually even call it a restaurant revolution there. The huge growth of places to eat and drink taking place right now. Evan Koslof got a chance to sample.
There was a Red Lobster, there was a Bob's Big Boy, and a ranch house. I remember that, and that was just about the extent of it.
Jody Fellows knows Falls Church pretty well. Not only is he the managing editor for the Falls Church News Press, but he grew up here. And earlier this month, he noticed a trend. A lot of restaurants and bars were popping up.
For a city that's 2.2 square miles big, we have our own distillery, we have our own brewery, and that's pretty impressive.
And so he decided to dig through the numbers and found out that the number of ABC applications, what's needed to serve alcohol in a restaurant or bar, have skyrocketed since 2010 by, get this, 46%. That far exceeds neighboring cities and counties in Northern Virginia.
I think the DC restaurant scene has improved, dramatically over the past 7-8 years, and it does tend to trickle out, to the suburbs at a slower pace, but it's definitely hit Falls Church. Falls Church is right in the middle of it.
For example, we're speaking at Cafe Kindred, which popped up just a couple years ago. It's a coffee shop with a rock and roll twist. Meanwhile, right down the road, a coming soon sign for Liberty Barbecue. And get used to these signs. Here it is again outside the future site of Northside Social. That's going to be a coffee and wine bar. A few blocks away, a notice sign letting us know about a new brew pub on the way called Audacious Ale Works. And then there's this, the recently opened Falls Church Distillers, already building a big following. Fellows says it's exciting to watch.
Once these upcoming restaurants open up, I think that will bring not only attention, but as more people come in, I think they'll see that this is a spot.
So a lot of good options, and the big question you may have here is why? What's causing this so-called restaurant revolution? Well, for one, the city has had a 14% increase in their population. That's one factor. That's since 2010. On top of that, many of these restaurant owners said they simply found Falls Church to be an easy city to work with. So Mike and Ellen, more and more choices in the city of Falls Church.
Choices that you apparently need to try because Evan went to all those places and didn't even, shut the camera off after work and maybe taste one of the brew pub issues.
They're under construction. As soon as they're open, we'll all go over there. It'll be a field trip.
A road trip.
Let's go to the coffee and wine bar.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right, thanks, Evan. That's fun.